While the average NHS nurse can barely afford to heat their home, the bureaucratic elite continue to siphon taxpayer cash into a black hole of ideological job creation. Case in point, a new role in South London offering up to $80,000 per year, not for a surgeon or someone who actually saves lives, but for an equalities manager. Yes, that's right. Your hard-earned cash is going towards someone whose job includes supporting the equalities aspect of the new children and young people's gender service. Now, this isn't satire. This is a real job in a real health service during a real funding crisis. Applicants must be deeply knowledgeable about groups with protected characteristics, which translated from bureaucratic doublespeak means you must be fully fluent in the ideological orthodoxy of the day, not medical knowledge, not patient care. Now, what we need is someone who can enforce equity narratives while the waiting lists grow and ambulances queue outside hospitals for hours. Meanwhile, in Wales, there's a $45,000 a year position to support the Welsh government's anti-racism plans. As if we've just discovered roving bands of racist nurses in the oncology ward and must now deploy diversity officers like a SWAT team of moral virtue. This isn't progress, it's performative nonsense dressed up as policy. And it's not free. You are paying for it. The NHS doesn't have a funding problem, it has a spending problem. And yet, while Labour performs its usual song and dance about cutting waste in the NHS, the reality couldn't be more absurd. Behind the podium, they're greenlighting $123,000 a year rules, not for consultants, not for specialists, but for more ideological enforcement officers with titles so abstract they sound like rejected Marvel villains. They tell the public they're fixing the system. They're not. They're bloating it with bureaucracy, misdirection, and a relentless obsession with identity politics masquerading as progress. They fund woke nonsense and call it reform, then act shocked when Reform UK begins to surge in the polls. But this is what happens when you lie to people, when you waste their money, and when you insult their intelligence while doing it.